My God. Hmm. Thank you, Promise. Thank you so much. I think the other parts were reviewed, so we can skip it. But this part is important. So we have this, right? The business Facebook business manager. When you log into it by typing business.facebook.com, just like we did, business.facebook.com, and then you have this window. So yes, for people who have not logged in before, if it is your first time accessing it, you will be prompted. This is not my first time. Now that you see that I am logged in and I have my accounts, pages, accounts that are under my name or custody already here. But for people who are logging in for the very first time, you will be required to log in. Once you type business.facebook.com, you are going to see a page that says login with Facebook or login with Instagram, right? So you are required to log in with your account. Don't worry, don't be scared, don't panic. It's just Meta trying to ensure that you actually have an account and have an asset with them. So if you have a Facebook account, you can log in with your Facebook account. If you don't have a Facebook account, you have an Instagram, you can log in with your Instagram account, right? But if you have your Facebook and Instagram meshed together, it's advised you log in with your Facebook account so that it already has the both of them intact for you, right? And then you log in and then you access the place. This is what you see the moment you log in, right? What's going on? Is this the mouse or okay, the mouse? Battery is low. Sorry guys, I think I need to change my mouse. I don't know, this one is misbehaving. It's not. Please give me a second. Let me change my mouse. I don't like using this one on this. I think they started functioning well. Okay, so when you open the um, um, business.facebook.com, being the Facebook business meta business suite, look at where I clicked, right? If you come to this place where you have this drop down, now you can see this is a Facebook account and Instagram account linked together of a brand. You can see here that this is their own asset, not mine. And you can see other accounts that are on this my Facebook account, other pages that are on my Facebook account that are linked. So yeah, so the thing is, right, we keep saying it, I'll say it again. A Facebook page is different from a Facebook account. You need to have a Facebook account to be able to have a Facebook page. Understand? It's the same thing with LinkedIn. There's LinkedIn business page, and then there's a LinkedIn account. LinkedIn account is the personal one, just like Facebook account. Then the LinkedIn business page is where you now create a page under the account, right? With the page is now a business page. So in the page, you can post things as the business, and nobody will know that it is you that is posting it. What they'll be seeing is that it is the business, right? And I asked who doesn't know how to create a Facebook page. Everybody said they know how to create a Facebook page. I'm very sure we all know how to create a Facebook account. And I'm sure we also know how to create a Twitter account. These are all simple things that we can do, right? Um, just to make sure that we move on as fast as possible. Who said no? No for what? No for which one? Ogechi. Ogechi, mute. No for.
I wasn't in class that time.
Okay, but you know how to create a Facebook page.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I have a Facebook account.
You know how to create an Instagram account.
Yes, I have an Instagram account.
Okay. Who else doesn't know how to create a Facebook page? I said this thing the last time. I even showed us in the class how it is being done, right? A part of it on how it is being done. It's very simple. It's easy peasy. Okay, let's say I want to create a Facebook page now. I can create it from here, but I don't want to go through this route. I ought to go through a Facebook account. You go to your Facebook account. Now, this is my Facebook account. And this is a page that was created sometime, right? Now, let me switch back to my Facebook account. This is my Facebook account. And if I want to create a Facebook page, what is this? If I want to create a Facebook page, I'll simply, you can see that these are other pages that I have, those showing our shortcuts, but there are pages that are on this account, right? So if I want to create, let's say, a new Facebook page, I'm sure you know how to navigate Facebook on your own. I don't need to start showing you that. I'm also sure you know how to set up security on your Facebook account, authentication, and all of those kind of stuff that will protect your accounts from being hacked. Or let's do that quickly as well. So if I'll go here, look at this place where I went to, right? And you can see events, friends, groups, news feeds, pages, right? And all that you have. So if I want to create a page, I'll just click on these pages and it should be able to show me my other pages that I have. Can you see other pages that I have access to? Right? Some of them I have access to. Most of them, all of them I have access to. I don't think I've created any of them by myself. Okay, apart from these few ones that I use for testing, this test page and this test. It's simple, right? So you have come to pages, and now you now see, if you look at this left-hand side of the screen, you see create new page, right? Last two times I have had encounter trying to create a page from my phone, it is always difficult. So I always advise that you use a system just so you don't run into troubles. But if you try with your phone and it works, that's good. Maybe they have improved their system. But for the past 6 months or thereabout, it has been terrible creating with a phone. So you go to create new page and you click on create new page and you just begin to follow the prompt. You put your page name, right? Remember what I said, that you can change this one later, but you need to ensure that, remember what I said, that you need to ensure consistency across profile. You want to optimize your page. So your page name, which apparently is also going to serve as your page user, as your username to an extent, has to correspond with what you're going to put on other pages. On your Instagram, has to correspond on what you're going to put on Twitter, has to correspond with what you're going to put on LinkedIn. Remember, I mentioned this. I'm saying it now again, right? It has to be consistent across board. Now you choose the category of your business. Let's say I want to put this name and I say I want to put DIGIGAP 4. I'm not going to create this account. I'm just doing it again. Let's DIGIGAP 4. And I come to category of business and I'm going to choose my category. I will say digital services, social media agency. You can choose more than one category. I can choose social media agency, digital marketing, digital marketing, digital creator, blah, blah, blah. What do they have here? Computer repairs and all whatnot. I don't want that. So I'll choose a social media agency. I can decide to choose marketing. Did I remove that? Marketing agency. And I choose as many as I want. And then you put a bio. For now, you can see the bio is optional, but it's important that you have your bio, right? After you've set this up. So maybe you leave it for now and you go and set up other stuff that are important, right? So bio is optional. So the essence is when you have your bio here, you know that, okay, if Twitter has some character limit, you say, okay, I'll need to write a bio that's consistent across board. So you find a way to do that. You do your bio for this one and you do your bio for that one. And then you try to keep it consistent across board. So that if somebody comes to your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, they see the same thing. I showed us, right? I showed us Instagram account of PiggyVest and I also showed us their Twitter account. And I told you guys what, and I'm sure you people observed that there was consistency in what they had, consistency in their brand. You can check them out later. You can check PiggyVest on Instagram. You can check PiggyVest on Twitter and look at what I'm saying. There's consistency in their bio. There's consistency in their profile picture, right? It makes them look uniform. That makes the business look like they know what they are doing. So once you put all of this stuff, like bio is optional, you click on create page, and voila, your page is created, right? And when you create the page, I don't want to start going deep into all of this stuff because this is something that we have passed. Once you create the page, you can now go and start editing your page to suit what you want. For instance, I'm not creating this page, but you can see what have happened here, right? If I create a page, it will create. So far as the page name is available, if somebody, you can see the page name is already available, it ticked it green for me. If I remove this, I don't know if the page is going to be available again, right? I think it's still available. It's available. So you pick out and you just create your page. After that, you now go and start editing your page to suit what you want. So I'll leave the page because I don't want to create any page, right? You can now go, like for instance, this was a page that was created. Create post now. And you can now go, let me enter this page and let me see if I can manage this page and now start managing the page. So this is no post available. I have to switch into this page to start managing it properly. That's the new way Facebook do now. So if you have a page, you just switch into the page to take action. So I'll just switch into this digitest page. Switching. Voila. Right. And you can see how healthy is your page. Complete these actions to improve your digitest page health. I'm going to give you prompt. I need to write a welcome post. I need to link it to my WhatsApp account. I need to connect my Instagram profile, right? So these are all the things you do on your page to make it look and make sense. You can see that here's our bio. I think we had a bio. I think I created a bio for this page. Can't remember. So let's go to edit now and let's see. Now I can edit, put the profile picture, put the cover photo, and yeah, look at the bio, right? We make your business visible and profitable, offering top-notch social media service. This was just on the top of my head, but you want to write something more concise and simple, straight to the point that makes sense. This also looks simple and straight to the point. We make your business visible and profitable, offering top-notch digital social media services. This was a social media page, right? And you have the address and every other thing, and then you can edit your about info. So you start editing what you want to edit and you have your page set up. Now you want to connect your Instagram profile and your WhatsApp account to this particular page. You go to settings, although it's already here, showing here that you can connect this with this particular page. You can connect the two items. But we go here, you can see dark mode, you can see blah, blah, blah. So you just settings and privacy, default audience settings, reaction, preference, notification, media, dark mode, page details, all of this stuff that are here, all of the good stuff that you can find, ads payment and all of this stuff. But we want to link accounts. So we just go to linked accounts and we click on linked accounts and you can see Instagram not connected, WhatsApp not connected. If I want to connect an Instagram page, I have an Instagram page, a business page that should belong to this account. They should be connected. I'll come to view and then you see connect account. At the moment you click on connect account, it's going to redirect you. You can only connect an Instagram professional account to a Facebook page. Yes, so the Instagram account has to be an Instagram professional account. On Instagram, they have professional accounts and they have creator. I think that's the other one, creator accounts. Is it creator or thereabout? There are two types. So the account has to be a professional account to get connected to a Facebook page because the professional accounts are for businesses. So you just click on connect. It's going to redirect you, and then you need to now put in your Instagram details as per log into your Instagram on the redirect button. Let's see if it's going to redirect us. So you see allow access to Instagram messages in but blah blah blah, depending on your ages, all of those prompts and questions. And then it will redirect you. I think they are having issues the last time. I don't know if it's going to open this time. There's an error again. What's up with the errors these days? But I don't know, there's an error probably from their end. But that's how, right? You cancel. You come to, what's it called now? WhatsApp. If you want to connect a WhatsApp, you do the same thing. You put your WhatsApp phone number, you put send WhatsApp code. They will send the WhatsApp code to your WhatsApp number, and then you get that code and put it up, and then link your WhatsApp to your Facebook business page, right? That's on that. What else? The last time I tried to check access and control, they were showing me rubbish. I don't know what they're showing me, but that is where you're supposed to be able to grant access to people who can actually access this page. And this is not what I want to see. I don't know why they are showing me. If you want to take a break from Facebook, and I don't, maybe it's because it's the kind of page I'm using. Let me try. I don't know. Maybe if I try a different page, it might show me something different. I don't know. But that's where you're supposed to be able to grant people access to your page, right? Um, access and control, access your information, activity log. Okay, let's try activity log here. Activity log, of course, is what people have been doing on this page, right? That's where you search for other stuff like that. Access and control is where you're supposed to be able to grant people access. I don't know whether it's because of the page, because the page has not been doing any work. I don't know if that's the case, but I have to find out. There's linked accounts here. There's activity log, access to information. Where's the other stuff I saw that looks like this? Let me go to page setup and see. Okay, great. So I think they swapped some things. So you can see I've gone to page setup. So sometimes you have to navigate through these things to be able to know some things change every day. You can see page name. You can now see page access, page management history. This is where you now see people that have successfully managed this page or managed this page with you. Page status, if you have restrictions or you've gone against community standards and policies. Page recommendations, of course, they will show you recommendations for your page, right? And also if people are recommending your page. Advanced messaging, data sharing, issue electoral or political ads, branded content, all of this stuff. Now, this is page access where you can see people that have access to your page. You now click on this place, right? And you see where you want to now give people access to your page. Where did I go to? Page details, right? And you see page access. So you now see people with Facebook access. I'm the only person that has Facebook access to this page. So you can see I have access to delete, I have permission to do stuff, I have access to give people permissions, I have access to content, messages and calls, community activities, ads, insight. I have full control of the page in quotes, right? Now, I want to grant people access to this page. I want you to successfully manage my page with me, just like you can see me managing other people's pages that you saw on my Facebook account, right? And I will now hope people are following. Let me start from there. So I'm not just talking to myself.
Maybe we are following. It's just a bit, I don't know. It's just, you're rushing it.
Okay. I'll slow down.
Thank you.
Who else thinks I'm rushing it? Okay,
So
I'm
I
rushing
actually
it.
don't
I'll
think
slow
you're
down.
rushing it.
You don't think I'm rushing it? Maybe because
Yes,
you're
because
used
I
to it
think
now.
we still need to like go back and check it by ourselves. No matter how much you go through it, we cannot get all of it at
Yes,
once. It's a lot.
I know, Sha.
So
I know. Okay. Okay, that's a different view. But from what I have been doing so far, I hope we are following. That's the first things first. Just follow the flow. Yes, when you get back, you check it. But are we flowing with me? I need different people now, aside Zinat and I think Lucy that spoke. Are the rest of us following what I'm doing? Zinat is following. Who else is following? Just to be
I'm
sure.
not. IB, good
You are
morning.
not following.
I actually just joined the class. I thought the message read the class would be tomorrow. Only for me to start, I just saw link now. So I'm actually not following. I'm actually lost.
Okay,
I'm
so
following.
there's going to be a recording blessing. You watch the recording, right? But just follow from where I am now. But they're going to send the recording definitely. So you just go to the recording of today's class.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. So I just need to be sure that everybody is on the same track. I don't want us to get lost. Yeah, sorry about the rushing and all of those stuff. So let's take it a little more slower now, right? So if you go to page details, like I mentioned, this is page details. Let me go back to page details now. From your Facebook page, as you've created a page successfully, you have the page. This is a new page. I have not set it up. If I want to set it up, I'll change photo. I'll put a profile picture, right? I'll add a cover photo, bring that photo at the back. Like, what's the dimension again? Is it I can't remember the dimension. You check online, just browse and check for Facebook cover photo dimension. You're going to see it. You can design it on Canva for your business. You can see the size is rectangular in shape, so you can design it on Canva. Something simple and straight to the point as well. Then you have your profile picture. You put your profile picture. If it's a business, of course, it's not a personal brand. It's a business. You have a logo. It's advisable. You just put your logo here. So anybody that comes will know that this is your page logo. If you go to Instagram, if you've created an Instagram account for the business, you put your Instagram logo there. You created a Twitter account, you go to Twitter, you put your Twitter logo there. You've created a LinkedIn page, you go to LinkedIn, you put your LinkedIn logo there. The different platforms have different dimensions for their cover photos, right? Facebook page has a cover photo. The only of this platform that do not have a cover photo is Instagram, I think. LinkedIn has their own cover photo. You check for the dimension. It's online. Twitter has their own. Their own is, I think, it's much smaller, but you should also check for the dimension online. I don't know if it's the same. Then this is Facebook as well. So you just design a cover photo and you put here for your brand. You put your brand logo, a logo, which is more advisable, especially when it is a business company or brand, as the picture here. Sometimes the logo might switch. Sometimes, maybe when you have special offers for maybe special products. I'm sure you see sometimes brands, maybe they've introduced a new product, they're trying to create awareness on that product. They will change their brand, maybe say profile picture on all platforms to that new product for a while until after they've changed. For instance, if you follow football clubs, there are times that a club like Arsenal will change their logo, their profile picture from the normal logo that it is, from the regular Arsenal logo to maybe a special logo, like maybe that of LGBTQ when they are doing anything regarding the LGBTQ community. They put something with rainbows across the logo, or they change to a different kind of logo just to promote what they are doing at that particular point in time, or spread whatever news they're trying to spread at that point in time. So it happens once in a while. Just take note of that so you know where you want to do these stuff sometimes in the field. And then yeah, so that is the much on that. I have showed us this part. I think I'm taking it a bit slower now.
Sorry, please, Ivy.
Yeah.
For the cover photo, cover picture.
Yeah.
Please, what should be on it? Since the profile picture will be the logo, so what should be on the cover picture?
Okay. The cover can be something like maybe listing your product or services, or something different. It can be maybe a picture of your other people, of people in your brand. For instance, maybe you have, maybe the company has employees and you just have an employee take their pictures and then you use that picture as the cover photo. It can be doing a design and listing the services that your brand offers or what people are going to enjoy from using your brand, right? It can still simply be just putting different pictures of, maybe you have different products, different variety of products. It can be anything. It just depends on the brand and what they actually want to use and what they want to use the cover photo to amplify. It can, maybe you have different variety of products. Let's say maybe, for instance, now you sell this, you sell this, you sell this, you sell this, and you know that they are all your products. Yes, you have them in your bio, but just to have a pictorial representation of it, you can just do a very simple fine design with the different products placed on the design. So anybody that comes there looks at it and knows this is what your brand is selling, and they also look at your bio and, okay, this is what you're selling, before they start scrolling to the page. So it's not like there's a particular thing to be placed on it. It just depends on the brand and what they can use and what they want to amplify at every point in time with their their cover photo. And sometimes the cover photo changes as well. I think cover photo changes more than even the profile picture. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's on that. What else did I want to see? So you put your address and all of those other stuff. I've showed us how to link accounts. We've seen that, right? I don't think I need to go back to that. Now, the part of giving access is where I want us to look at. So you see that this is a business page. You've seen, from here, you can see insights of your page as per your page overview. If you click on insights, you're going to see how your page has been performing, right? Your page reach, your post engagement, your new page likes. You can see that they are recommending that you should go to Meta Business Suite to see all of these stuffs. Understand what's working best. See detailed insights for your accounts on Facebook and Instagram in Meta Business Suite. So if you go to Meta Business Suite, which I showed us the last time, but I'll still show us again, you will see how your page has been doing, the number of followers, the post that got the most attention, the way the page did for the month, the rate at which it was going and how it went, right? You can see a page overview. This is just an overview. You have page reach. You can see this page has nothing. That's why you're seeing nothing is showing. Page reach, post engagement, new page likes, new followers. If I click on see details, they will open it like this for me, and I can see a few details, not so detailed, like you're going to see from the Meta Business Suite, right? But that is what the page overview does. You can see it's still under the page overview, under professional dashboard. You can see content. This, if you click on content, content is going to show you all the content that you have published on that particular page, right? Whatever content you have published on that particular page is going to show you, just like we can see from Meta Business Suite, which is better, like I said. You can decide to change the date. You can say the last 20 days, the last 90 days, the last 60 days, you want to see content that you have published for the last 90 days. Maybe you're looking for a particular content, you don't want to start scrolling around. Or you go to dates and you put dates of when you want to see the content and it's going to show. Audience is there. It's going to show you the kind of audience that you have, right? And all of those stuff. Now you have Ad Center, which is to create and manage ads, right? Although this particular one is, as I said, is always based on a Meta Business Suite. It's not advisable to do them directly from Facebook or directly. You can do directly from Instagram. That one works most times. Yes, shoot.
Is this Facebook now or Meta Business page?
This is Facebook.
It's your screen now.
Yes, this is Facebook.
Yeah.
This is Facebook account.
Okay.
And this is a Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to leave Meta Business Suite and come down to Facebook because someone said she was not in class when I showed us how to, when we talk about creating a page. She doesn't know how to create a page. So we needed to start from the scratch of how to create a page. And then I decided to go deep down into what a page looks like. So you have an overview of what the page looks like, a Facebook page in general. So that's what we are doing. So we can do this first before we now go to Meta Business Suite, if we even go there at all today. I'm trying to take my time to do this. So now we have the ad center where you have ads, where you can see your ads. Yes, I mean that you create your ads on the Meta Business Suite. It's more advisable than creating directly from here. You might not be able to get a lot of details here, but you can do from here. Me, I prefer the Meta Business Suite, but you can always create your ad from here, but you still have to create an ad account, meaning that you have to go to the business suite to still create an ad account, which I'm going to show you guys how to create an ad account and how to ensure that your ad account is a prepaid and not a postpaid ad account. Let's keep flowing. So we have this place now. You have create ad, right? Running an ad on Facebook as easy as to connect with people who matter, blah, 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 blah. Plenty talk. You create ad. If you want to create an ad, you start creating your ad from here. I'm not going into creating of ad for now. I'm not creating ad, so I'm not going to click on create ad. So, but this is where you can create your ad. You can see your recent ads from here. if you have any ad that is running, you see them here. You can still click on create ad from here. You can see that they're giving you create ad in almost everywhere, so that you create the ad. They're giving you the call to action here everywhere. There's create ad here. There's create ad here. There's create ad here. So that you must create the ad. And then you have the payment settings where you can manage your, they've made it possible that you can manage your payment method from here. Let me see what this looks like. Payment settings. Do you see that it has now redirected me to Meta Business Suite? What can you see from my screen, guys? Do you see, as I click on payment settings, where did it take me to? Billings and payments, right? Can you see billings and payments from the left-hand side of the screen? And
Yes,
you
sir.
have Meta
Yes.
there. So in the end, you still have to go back to the Meta Business Suite to create your payment method. Yep, I thought as much. Okay, let's go back to the Facebook where we were before we went to another place. So this is for this place. You have invite friends, of course, on Facebook. You need to invite your friends to follow your page. So you can send invites from here. You can send invites in bulk. You can select all and send invite. You can send invite one by one. This is quite simple to use. Then this is achievements, your tools, and achievement for creating reels. So if you create a reel, they give you some achievements, some kind of crown or gold or whatever to say, oh, you've achieved this time around, right? It's a way to keep you going, to keep you doing more stuff so that you can earn more achievements. And any more achievements give your page some level of leverage. It gives you a way for your page to reach more people because you have become consistent, and the algorithm will favor you over those persons who are not as consistent as you are, right? And then you have inspiration hub, comments manager, somebody who's going to be seeing and responding to comments as quickly as possible. Whose mic is on? Mute your mic. And Shimdiadi or Hazurume, please mute your mic. Please mute your mic.
Okay.
Thank you. Landra's Dev, I can also plead that you mute your mic. Thank you. Yes, so this is where you have those achievements. Then you have Inspiration Hub. This Inspiration Hub is where they give you ideas according to them, right? So they give you ideas for you to use for your creation. You can see now they are suggesting songs that you can use for real. Beautiful Day, I Need Your Love, or Japiano by Casey, Summer Energy. So they give you some suggestions, all of those stuff. This is Comments Manager, where you have somebody who's going to be managing and responding to comments immediately as soon as they drop, right? You have a lot of comments on your page. Where was I? Yes,
I
events.
have one or two questions.
Yes.
So for the comments manager, is it like a person, or is it a person that will manage the comments, or the Facebook link will manage the comments for you or something?
So you can see that they said use the search bar above to find specific type of comments you want to moderate. So the essence is to manage comments. So let's say, for instance, you want to limit some maybe abusive comments from your page. You can decide to say, okay, I don't want this kind of comments to be made. And then you put certain keywords, let's say stupid, rubbish, foolish, those kind of stuff. So immediately a comment like that comes, the algorithm, the Facebook, this AI is immediately going to block that comment from appearing on your page. So others will not see it. I think you yourself will probably be seeing it, but other people will not see it. So it automatically hides the comments, right, from others. That's the major aim of this stuff.
Okay, so secondly, if you're working on your Facebook, page, like the setting, everything you're doing, is it showing on your primary Facebook? Like
that's your primary Facebook account?
Yeah, everything you're doing on the page is showing on your primary Facebook. So is it that your Facebook page is totally different from your account?
Yes. Your Facebook page is a standalone from your account in terms of what goes on the page.
So you can't use your Facebook page, your Facebook account, and post something, and then it comes to your page?
No, you have to post it from the page as the page. The essence is to separate the business from the owner. So the owner has his personal life. If you want to use your Facebook account, yes, but you can invite your friends from your Facebook account to follow your page.
Okay, so what are the benefits? Like inviting your friends from your Facebook account to your Facebook page is one. So what are the things that you can do that are similar to each other, so that the kind of, like, the way you taught us that a particular platform, you can use it to manage different accounts. That's why I'm asking this. That I don't have to be doing. So I'm just asking if there's any similarity or something you can be doing on your business page that can reflect on your personal page or something. So, or is it different social media platforms?
You know that they are in the same place. The difference is, if you want to manage your page, you log into your Facebook account and you switch into the page to manage as the page, right? But you cannot have the page without having a Facebook account. And anything you're doing on the page is a separate entity from your Facebook account. So if let's say, for instance, my Facebook account, I wake up in the morning today and I want to post, thank God I have woken up this morning, and I post it on my Facebook account. It does not reflect on my page, right? And if I come to my page and I post another beautiful day to do business, it does not reflect on my Facebook account. So and nobody knows from the page, anybody who is following that page doesn't know that I am the person who is posting this thing from this account. It separates you, the owner, from the page.
And then if you want to get more followers, do they have to be your friends, or is going to be open to everybody?
It's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. It doesn't have to be your friends. So far as your page gives out good content that people like, they will definitely follow. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, that should be on that. What else am I supposed to show us here? A/B test. They just added this. You can see it's new. You can create A/B test. Let me see what they offer as features. Publish the best version of your work. So A/B means testing out different stuff. So let's say test out different versions of your video post with A/B testing. What this means is, you say publish the video that performs the best on views or whatever metric that matters to you. And frequently testing can help you learn what your audience is looking for. Yeah. So all this is, you create, let's say you want to test 2 videos now. Let's say, for instance, you have a video that you posted a video one time, it was doing well, or you posted a video and it was doing well, and then you now want to test what the difference is in that stuff, or you want to test 2 different stuffs. If they do it on ads as well, you want to test 2 different stuffs to know which one will do better. You now decide to say, okay, I'll post a video here and I'll post a different video on this particular one, and then you now run them concurrently to see which one does better. Is it the content? You can decide to say, okay, I will change the content of this one and change the content of this one, and see which one does or gives you more results. So that's just the essence of A/B testing. Moderation assist is to okay, I talked about this moderation assist. So let's go to linked accounts, which is where I was looking at, right? And it's to link your accounts to different platforms, which is the other Meta platforms, being Instagram and WhatsApp. For now, they are not doing anything with Thread. Thread is only from Instagram. You can link with Instagram, but here they are not. So if you want to link it, of course, I showed us, you just go to Instagram and you click on view. But I think they're having some breaks. I don't know what's going on. So it's now advisable that you link on the Meta Business Suite. If you log into your Meta Business Suite for the first time and you have not linked your Instagram account, you immediately see the prompt that this page has not been linked to an Instagram account. Then you see where to link it, right? And you link it from there, because if you go through this route now, you can see that the link is broken. I think their link is broken. Normally, you're supposed to connect from here. You click on connect account. It's going to tell you this prompt. It has to be a professional, blah, blah, blah. And then you click on connect, right? And you confirm, allow access to what you want to confirm. Maybe if you want to turn it off, you turn it off. Let's say I confirm. Normally, as it redirects me straight to Instagram, where I'm now mandated to log into my Instagram account, right? But from what we can see now, their link is broken. I don't know what the problem is. So it's better you just do it from Meta Business Suite. They give you the prompt already, and you can log in from there and link an account. That's on that. This is for Instagram. You can also link the WhatsApp. WhatsApp one is just WhatsApp number, which I've showed us. This is where you can now change your page from light mode. This is dark mode, right? Me, I like dark mode. You can decide to say you like light mode, change it to light mode. Me, I don't like doing anything with light. So if I say change it to light mode now, dark mode is on. If I turn on off dark mode, you can see that my page is now shining white, right? But me, I don't like light mode, so I put it back on dark mode. Nobody should call me son of darkness. Respect yourself. So we have the dark mode, and we now have where I want to show us is where you now want to grant people access to help manage your page. You go to page details. You can see here under audience and visibility control who can see what you share on Facebook, and you go to page details. I think that was on it, not page details. Was it page details or page setup? I think it was page setup rather, not page details. Sorry, my bad. So you go to page setup, right? And you can see that you have your page name, your page access, which is where you want to now grant people access to manage your page. So you click on page access, invite people to manage your page. People with task, right? This is you now who owns the page. You're seeing here people with Facebook access. I hope you can see what they have here. This AI is blocking my screen, so let me move it down. You see add new, right? You can see people with task access, add new. Now, this is where you want to give people to task to join your page. So I want to say, I want to add somebody to do a task on my page. Task access means the person cannot switch into the page on Facebook, but they can manage specific tasks using other tools like Meta Business Suite or Creator Studio. Any action you take at this page will be visible to anyone else who manages it. Do you understand what I just read? What this part means is, listen, watch what we have here, right? We have people with Facebook access, right? And we have people with task access. Facebook access means they have access to the page, right? Right. And as people that have access to task also have access to the page, but they are limited to just task, to what you assign them to do. They cannot switch into the page like I switched into the page now. So if I want to switch out of this page, I go to this place and I switch into another page. So they cannot switch into the page to fully manage the page. They can only manage specific tasks, and they can do it via Meta Business Suite or Creator Studio, right? So let's say we want to give somebody a task and we'll click on next. And we have here search by name or email. Let's say I want to give somebody, give me your Facebook name. I want to give you a task. Anybody, somebody, just unmute and say something.
Lucihan.
So let's see, Lucihan. Do I have you?
HAN.
Do I have you? Yeah. Yeah,
It's not there.
No. I know this person.
Okay, don't worry then.
Okay. So let me just use anybody. Since your own is not working. So let's see. I want to grant, say, let's see. I want to use, I don't know this. Yeah. So let's say I want to grant access to this person now. Yeah. And you can see with task access, Dory can manage the following, right? So I will now choose what I want her to do on my page. Do I want her to manage content, like create a post, delete a post, manage a post, and anything as the page? If I click on this, that's what I'm giving her access to. If I click on give access, do I do see mute? I think you're on mute. Why the hang? Yeah. Now we now have messages and calls. Do I want her to just be responding to messages and make calls as this page? I will give her access. Do I want her to manage community activities like review and respond to comments, remove unwanted comments? Do I want her to be running ads and delete ads for the page? Do I want her to see my maybe analytics from the page, insights? So this is what I'll do. So anyone you want to give the person access to, you just toggle it on, like we know how to toggle on. They've changed this thing. This is not how it used to be before. Before, you had where you give access and then you have where to give full control, but it's more or less like the same thing. I want to show us task access first. So let's say I want to give her 3 task access. I want her to manage content. I want her to manage community activity. I want her to respond to messages. And I also want her to see insights, but I don't want her to run ads. So I'll just click on content, messages and call, community activity, and insights, and give access. What this means is, once I grant this person access to this page, this person will not be able to run ads from this page. And this person cannot switch into the page. You can only manage the page from Meta Business Suite. You can't switch into it from Facebook, like I switched into it on this platform. Or like you can switch into your own Facebook page or any page that you have full access to, right? So this one is just task that you want the person to do, and the person will now come. As you just click give access, the person will receive an email or a notification in their Facebook this thing that you have been given so and so task to on so and so page, and they just have to accept it, and voila, they have access to this page. Right now, that's for task access. Then we now have where you now say give people with Facebook access, right? And we now click on add new. We want to give Facebook access. Now look at what this means. It's meaning here that the person can switch into the page and manage it directly on Facebook or by using other tools like Meta Business Suite or Creator Studio. Note, the task access, they can't switch into it on Facebook, but they can manage it with other tools. Second, any action you take at this page, including when you check into a location, may be visible to anyone else who manages the page. Anyone else with Facebook access will share the page experience, including news feed and notifications for this page. So they will share the page experience. Anything that comes into the page, the kind of feed that comes into the page, notifications, they will be seeing it. But people with task access will not be seeing all of this stuff. So let's say I click on next and I want to give somebody access. I now search for that same name again. And I click on this, right? And you can see give access. Now, watch what we have here. Watch the difference. We have content, just like we had the first time. These are automatically what the person will have access to on this page. All the things that you have as task, automatically the person has access to it from here. Now, the only difference is allow this person to have full control. This person can do everything on this page aside full control for now. But anything that makes me switch to allow to get full control, it means the person has full control to this page. The person can give access to other people to manage the page. Because at this point, if I give them only full access, but not full control, they cannot invite other people to come and manage the page with me. They cannot remove anybody from the page. But when you give them full access or full control, it means they share the same rights and the same power as you who has the Facebook page. They can add anybody to the page and they can remove anybody from the page, including you who owns the page. They can also delete the page. So if you are giving somebody full control, know that any day the person gets mad or gets angry, or you have a misunderstanding and they swear for you that they are going to run everything you have done to the ground, and they have full access to your Facebook page, they will go and delete it and remove it from the page, right? So, and the funny thing is, even if you sue, maybe you want to decide to sue Facebook for this, you cannot win because they've already warned you before you did it. So all of these stuff, right? You have to take note of it. So if you want to ensure that you want to give people access, you don't trust the person, you don't want to give them full control, just avoid full control and give them all this other access. Is there any question from what I've just showed you now? No question. Okay.
Ivy, my question is, sorry, I think you mentioned it before, that if I give somebody access, the person will need my password and all those things to be able to log in on their own site, or they can use the Meta Business Suite to just log in, or how, like
on Facebook page, if you give somebody access to manage your Facebook page, the person does not need your login details.
okay.
The person automatically has access to the page, right? Then it is Instagram that you might need to give the person your login details, which is still, if the page is linked already from Facebook, all you need to do is also grant the person access to manage your Instagram account. But you don't give login details when you're giving somebody access to manage your Facebook page.
Okay, because there was a time I needed a content manager and I just gave the person all my details, and I was still scared because I don't trust this person and I'm just giving all the access, and I'm so happy that I'm learning this one now. But I still need to understand what's like the things I should not do with this person, because this is my brand. Do you get?
Yeah. So if you go to the Facebook, you're going to see all of those stuff. I don't know what you wanted the person to do, but you can always give the person access to what you want, the task, like I just mentioned. And if you want the person to, maybe you don't have time, you just want the person to have access to the task, everything, run ads, manage the community, get messages, post contents, see the insight, everything. You want the person to do everything. You just grant the person access to manage the page. The person can switch in and switch out. The only thing you don't have to do is not to give the person full control, so that they do not have full authority over your page. They don't go and delete your page or remove you or add somebody to the page. So that is what you want to do, right? So just in case any day the person starts misbehaving, or there's something doesn't go right and the person wants to behave as though they are on top of the world, you just remove the person from the page instantly, because you now have the power to do that. So that is on that, right? I don't think, is there any question again from here? I don't think so. So that's for page setup. So those are the major things you want to know from here. Every other thing here, there's activity log. You can check the activities on your account. There's access and control, where you can delete your page from there, access your information, download your information. Apps and websites. Yeah, this is if maybe you have a website or an app. You can check if we can link them right to your page from here. If you remove websites and apps, so you can link them, but you have to add the Facebook tracking code. There's what they call the Facebook tracking code to your website. Developers on your website can just get the Facebook the Meta tracking code or tracking tool, and they immediately add it to your website. Why this helps is because it is now going to be able to give Facebook access to be able to track your website, right? To track your website, to know people who are visiting from people who, you can now give you analytics of people who are leaving from Facebook to your website directly. You can also now run retargeting ads to maybe people who are on Facebook, like your lookalike audience. You want to take them to your website. You can also add links, because if you don't have the better tracking tool, you might not be able to post links on what's it called now, on Facebook, as well links from your website, because especially if they find the link as a spammy link, sometimes the algorithm bypasses it, might not see it. But there are rare cases that you might see your link as a spammy link and you will not be able to post the link. Maybe you want to post a content and you want people to go to your website from the link. It will not allow you. It will not allow you to post the, you know how on Instagram you can't post a link on a post, so you keep the link in your bio. It will not even allow you to keep link in your bio because it sees the link as a spammy link. But that's for that, right? That's something you can do later on. What else is important here? Terms of service, privacy policy, these are all their policies. They are standards. I know that we don't used to read it. I don't read it. I don't know if people read it. All those terms of service, privacy policy, cookies policy, community standards, even advertising policy safe. But you need to read the advertising policy. It's long, it's exhausting, it's boring, but sometimes you need to read it to be able to have first-hand information on what you should do and what you should not do when you're advertising on Meta. We are not going to go on break because we started at 10 o'clock, so we just have to run the class down to the end. So stay with me, guys. When we finish, you can go and eat all the food you want. I still have work to do. So this is Facebook, right? This is what you can see on Facebook, right? This is everything you can access on Facebook from a Facebook page, right? There's no question, I guess. The last time in class, when we looked at social media, I also showed us Instagram, and I showed us some things on Instagram, right? I showed us how to collaborate with a post on Instagram. I showed us how to schedule a post on Instagram. I also mentioned the different platforms and what they are kind of things they use. I said Facebook is a platform that dwells on a lot of storytelling and emotional platforms, right? Instagram is for high quality pictures and videos. I mentioned this. Twitter is for controversial people, controversial stuffs. And then there's LinkedIn, where you now have LinkedIn for what's it called now? Professionals, right? So that's on that. So now I'm sure everybody now knows how to create a Facebook page. Right?
Yes,
And
I
manage
be.
it. Yes.
You also said you were going to find out why some of us could not schedule our post on Instagram. I don't know if you have been able to get anything.
That's true. I didn't get it though. I didn't find out. Okay. I don't know what the error is. Please remind me again, so I'll find out.
Hi, Abby.
Yeah. Please remind me again.
I don't know. There's something about monetization. Is it the same thing as ad? How do you monetize your social media accounts?
Yeah, so monetization is, of course, to monetize your account to start bringing you money. But of course, there are certain criteria that you have to meet or reach for monetization for Facebook and Instagram. I think you need to have some large number of followers. You also need to be an account that they see as a notable account, notable in the sense that people have mentioned the account, not just people, but reputable brands or reputable people. You have worked with them, maybe they mentioned you in one way or the other, and you are having a lot of driving a lot of engagement. That's when you can now apply for monetization. Now you can monetize your account. Say, okay, I want to be making money from this account. So they give you their criteria and all of those stuff. And if you meet them, you can now monetize the account where you can now be making money from the account from things that you put out. So it's a win-win, just like we say, right? You are dragging people to your page because you are giving them good content. They are getting a lot of impressions. Facebook are getting more people, getting more impressions, getting more people discuss and stay on Meta, showing more ads, and then they are now paying you a certain percentage of the money that you are making for them. That's what it is all about.
Okay, is it the same thing for other social media accounts?
Twitter is also like the same thing, but Twitter now is just that, first of all, you need to have a blue tick, which you pay for. Instagram, you can't just have a blue tick, right? Instagram, you can't just have verification like that. There are certain criteria you also have to meet. Followers is not, they will always say followers is not a very strong criteria, but the truth is that from the behind the scene, they still look at followers, right? So we know that they look at followers for Instagram. But there are certain criteria. Some of the things I mentioned already are still part of the criteria that you have to meet up. You have to be a registered business. You have to prove some identity and all of those stuff.
So as a new person, like if I want to start making money on my social media account and I don't have followers,
you have to grow the page first now. You grow the page, you keep growing, keep doing stuff that will make your page visible and keep giving good content. Everything is about growing. I always say one thing. One thing I always say is that everybody wants to blow. People are thinking, oh, I want to blow, I want to blow. But in the end, if you look at it very well, it is most of the people you see they are blown. They didn't blow, they actually grew, right? So it's a thing of growth, and anything that has to grow takes time. So you have to just keep growing it. The guys that we have seen, that people that blow, they
So I should
actually
not buy like buy an account or something.
If you can buy an account, fine. By all means, buy your account. If you buy the
Okay.
account and you are now giving people the kind of content that will be, one thing is to buy account, another thing is to keep the account active. If you can buy an account that has original real followers and you can keep it active and start getting a lot of engagement and start getting them share your stuff and start even growing the account from what you bought, like not fake followers, original followers, but you're now growing the account to even more, then of course, by all means. Yeah, another thing they also check most of the times is sometimes they check it, sometimes they don't, is the account registration. So most of the time you want to ensure oh, sometimes these things are quite tricky.
My sister, don't buy accounts. I'm talking from
It's
experience.
tricky
Don't buy
because
accounts.
Please,
so
what's your
yeah,
experience?
the
What's your
essence
experience?
why she would say don't buy account now, which I will also say I can also agree with that, is when you want to now do some of all these other stuff like maybe monetization, all these other things, they start looking at the documents that you submitted and the name of the person or the name that was used to create the account. If they don't match, then there might
Won't
be
they
an
change
issue.
it in the end
Most
before
times,
you buy?
the only thing you can change is username now. Username and just a few things. You cannot change some very concrete information like the name that they used to register the account and email. You can change email sometimes, but most times you can't change the name. I don't know if you've not noticed that. But um, I'll still check. I'll still check again to confirm. But I know that the last time you cannot change the name that you used to register the account. That one is static. It has been registered in their listing that this name has been registered. And even the email, sometimes they tell you this email has already been registered. It's already being used by another person. It's already been documented in their database. So sometimes that poses a big threat to how people buy accounts. So most of the people that you can see that maybe just buy their large followers, they're not doing the monetization from let's say maybe the Facebook themselves. They are now getting money from other sources like running ads for brands, doing promotions, and every other source that they can get money from.
Because someone was telling me that, okay, does that apply to YouTube as well?
YouTube monetization, does it apply? Does it apply? YouTube monetization is about
advising if I can buy, and because I know YouTube is not easy to grow YouTube accounts. It's not like
it's not easy. It's not easy to grow YouTube account at all. I will have to confirm for that YouTube buying because my major concern is when they are doing their fact checking and documentations, they most times check for the names you submitted in your document. Let's say, for instance, maybe the name on the document does not tally with the name on the account. Sometimes it does not work, but there's an exception. I think the exception might now be maybe you created the account with a personal name, but then you now trying to monetize it with your business name. So that exception might be there. That okay, this is now a business, not a
so if
person.
they can think like that, then
yeah, I'm thinking in that direction. I'm not 100%. So I'm not 100%, but
I need to be sure of that first because sometimes I just want to buy a page, not to like and then start growing it. But
growing a page is stressful now. So
it's stressful.
So buying is a fast lane.
It's faster.
And the fast track.
Yeah.
But
if it's like legal
and
that's
why you have
to
a
check
phone now.
be sure.
Yeah, just Google stuffs. Google stuffs, check stuffs.
All right.
Thank you. So as digital marketers, our work is to do research. Google, check platforms, check stuffs. You will see what you find answers that you are looking for so that we can move on. It's 17 minutes after 12. My God. Okay. I think this is for Facebook. What else am I supposed to show us? I think most people do not know how to create a LinkedIn page. So let me show us quickly how to create a LinkedIn page. It's as simple as also creating a Facebook page, as simple as the form. So I'll switch to where I have LinkedIn. So let me change my sharing screen to where I have LinkedIn. And tell me, what can you see? Can you see the Canva that somebody designed? Is that what you can see? My screen.
Yes, I can see the Canva that someone designed.
All right, thank you. So this is the tab I'm looking for. So this is LinkedIn. And this is my LinkedIn account. And the company account under my LinkedIn account. Yeah. So I'll just quickly go home. And I will look at it. Now, a LinkedIn account, a LinkedIn page, you can't create a LinkedIn page on a smartphone. It has to be a PC, a computer device. Right. So let me go home. Now, this is my home page of my LinkedIn account. And like a Facebook page, you need to have a LinkedIn account to be able to create a LinkedIn page for a business. For instance, this is a business page. This is a LinkedIn business page, right? Not an account. LinkedIn ads are very expensive. This is also, okay, this is a business page. I think I'm not seeing that very well, but these are personal accounts. So a business page is different from an account per se. So yeah. Now this is a personal account, and say I want to create a business page for my LinkedIn. Let me close this chat box. What I'll simply do is let me drag this down, close it. So what I'll do is, you can see this is the page, this is the home page, right? I will go navigate to the top of my screen where we now have for business. For business. And you click on the for business, and it's going to show you different stuffs. You can see explore more for business, hire on LinkedIn, sell with LinkedIn, post a job for free, advertise on LinkedIn, get started with premium, learn with LinkedIn, admin center, create a company page, which is at the bottom of the screen. So you want to create a company page. So you just click on create a company page, and it's going to open the creation window for you. Now they're asking you, connect with clients, employees, and the LinkedIn community to get started. Choose a page type. So is it a company, small, medium, and large business? Is it a showcase page, like sub page pages, a sub case page, sub pages associated with an existing page? So let's say you already have a page, right? And you want to now create a sub page that you associate with this original page, right? Then you now have educational institutions like schools and universities, if that is what you want to create. So you just pick the right one for you. Most likely it's going to be a LinkedIn page, a company page. So you just click on company. And then they will now ask you name of the organization, LinkedIn company, linkedin.com/company. So let's say name of the organization is DIGIGAP. Business, right? And they will now give you automatically, they have already put this for the URL. Then you have websites, right? The website of the business, if you have. And then you now have industries. What industry does the business apply in? They now have the organization size in terms of employees. How many employees do you have, right? You put them down, you put them there. Organization type, what kind of business is it? Is it a public company, self-employed, government, non-profit, sole proprietorship, whatever, right? Put that. Then you have here for logo, where they're asking you to put a logo. for your business. So you choose a logo, right? You have your tagline where they're asking you to put a tagline. They are giving you examples of what you can use. This is now serve as your own business bio, which is your tagline, which they are writing there. And it's just a limit of 120 characters only. So it's your bio. And the bio is the limit of 120 characters. That is called tagline. After that, you click on I verify that I am an authorized representative of this organization. So this is just a simple prompt you just follow, right? If you are to the stuff, you click, you read their LinkedIn pages terms. If you have to read it, if you want to be familiar with it, and then you click on create page, and voila, they will create your LinkedIn page for you. And you can start managing the page, right? So that's a LinkedIn page. And just like you have a Facebook account and a Facebook page, the Facebook account is a separate entity. So if I create this LinkedIn page and I start posting something at this page, nobody will know that I am myself that is posting on the page. And you can also give people access to handle your page for you, right? Just like you can do for Facebook, right? So that is LinkedIn for business. So remember, this is where it is for business. You will not see it on a smartphone. You will not see it on a smartphone. It's after you have created the page that you can start handling the page from your phone. But to create the page for the first time, you cannot do it with a phone. You can only do it from the business. Any question? We have a few more minutes to go. Any question? Do I need to go to Twitter and Instagram? No.
Yes, please.
Twitter. Okay. Here we go. So let's go to Twitter. Twitter is easy. Twitter.com. I only DigiBank. And I click on Twitter. I think it's going to open my Twitter account. I already have a Twitter account, so it's definitely going to open it. I just said it already. So I don't want them to open my Twitter account. So because I've already created a Twitter account with this particular email, they've now opened the Twitter account for me, but I don't want that. So I will now open a new tab. I have not created a Twitter account before and see if I can. Of course, it's now X. I'm still calling it Twitter. It's X, formerly known as Twitter. Have I created an account here too? Okay, good. So this is X, Twitter. And you can see here, join today. Sign up with Google, sign up with Apple, or create an account. If you already have an account, you sign in, right? So I want to say create an account. I click on create account, and they give you the prompt, your name, which is the name you want to use to create the account. Say ID, and then the email you want to use, 7@gmail.com. I'm not going to do this though. I'll just show you. Date of birth, This will not be shown publicly. Confirm your own age, even if this account is for a business, a pet, or something else. And you want to ensure that the date of birth you're choosing is not also below 18. There was a time there was an issue with a particular Twitter account that someone bought. And the account is a very old account. And that account was as old as, was it 2009? I think 2009 or thereabout. And the account has some issues, and they asked for the birth certificate. Not birth certificate. The account had issues. The person was trying to change the account, change some things from the account, and got bad. Why? Because the date of birth the person now put was below 18 as of 2009. They immediately blocked the account and said, the date of birth is wrong for this account. Something like that. I think I can't remember if the account was gotten back even after sending birth certificates to Twitter. I think they unlocked it somehow. They wanted to confirm that you are above 18 the age, something like that. Can't remember vividly. But you want to choose a date of birth that is above 18 years old. And then you choose date of birth. So let's say we are in March today. March, let's see, 20th, and then we say yeah, 1994, 95, 96, 97, 1990. You click on next. Quite simple prompts. It's very simple prompts, and they're asking you to authenticate your accounts. We need to make sure that you're a real person, right? They want to be sure you're not a robot, so they give you authentication to do. So they're now asking you to match this. Oh wow, this was not it before. All of a sudden, you now have to match things up.
How can robots be telling you to be sure if you're a robot? Wow.
That's the life that we are living now. And this is hard, dude. This is not. How does he look? Because they are giving you how it looks.
Ivy, what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. No. Can you match it?
Click on that. I think you have to click on the app that
one,
actually
right?
looks like this. Yes. Click on this one.
You can't drag it. I'm trying to drag
Yeah,
it. You
click
can't
on
drag
it. It said when the image matches the example on the left, press submit.
Exactly.
Click on that, the one that looks like this one that is on the left. Click on that one, yes.
Look at it now. If I was able to click on it, maybe it will move. You have to switch it like this. See, you can't move. Nothing is working. So it's something that you have to take your time. Look at it. It says when it matches this, and I don't know how it's going to match this without moving from this. You said when the image matches the example on the left, press submit in brackets 1 of 10, right? So it means when you have gotten what looks like this, you press submit, and that's 1 done. And you have to do it for 10 times, which is wrong. Before it used to be 5. That's the thing. Elon Musk has now brought new stuff. So it's simple. What they mean is get something that looks like this amongst here and press submit. For 10, you have to do it 10 times. 10 times. I can't stay and be doing that process now. I don't know. I think they are trying to reduce the level of bots and also reduce spamming accounts on Twitter because there are so much. That's why they are putting these measures. Before, this was a very simple something. They will ask you to place the image. Before, what used to be here is on this left-hand side, I don't know if maybe it's maybe separately for separate accounts. I don't know. On this left-hand side, you're going to see an image, and they will tell you rotate this image to look like this one on this place. So you just have to rotate an image to look like this image that they have. And you can do like, they have just 3 steps. So you just do 3 times and you are done. But now they are giving you to do 10 times. So it means you want to create an account, you have to sit down and be looking for images that look exact. And you can see that this one and this one looks the same. I don't know where they want the image to match, but this one and this one looks the same. I don't know how they want to match it. But you have to start doing this for like 2 of 10 till you get to the 10th one. And the funny thing is, when you get to the 10th one, that's when they start showing you how many you got right and how many you got wrong. So if you got some wrong, they will now take you back to start doing those ones that you got wrong so that you can be able to create the account. And immediately that is done, you pass that step. The next step is create an account, and you create, you choose a username, which is the very first thing. You choose a username. You can change username later, but you want to make sure that your username is consistent across board, like we used to say. You choose a username. You choose, you put your bio and put location, those other simple stuff, and you create your account, and you have your account running. I can't start doing all of this stuff now, but that's just what you should do. I click on next now, it will move. Let's say I click on submit, they'll give you another one, 2 done, till you do the 10th one, which is very, very, very plenty. Right? It's plenty. So until you find an image that looks like that, it's very difficult work to do. But that's on that, right? I'll just cancel this, and I'll cancel that, and I'll go back to something else so we can do something different. That's for Twitter. If you just cross that stage, let's say to put your account in order. Yeah, and then after you've maybe created your account, they now give you, those ones are simple things. They now give you options of accounts you think you should follow. So they can give you accounts that you can follow. Maybe give you some creator accounts. First of all, they'll ask you things you're interested in, right? They'll give you options: politics, sports, movies, business, entrepreneurship, entertainment, all of those things. They'll give you so many options. So you pick what you're interested in. And then they now give you accounts that they think you should follow. And you can follow some creator accounts. And then you have your account up and running. While for Instagram, right, it's still a very simple process. Oh, this chair only make noise. Instagram is easier. Twitter is always making things difficult. So let's say we go to Instagram. Sign up, because we want to sign up for Instagram. And you go to register. You can sign up with Facebook, of course. But let's say you want to sign up separately on Instagram, which is still the easy way. You put a mobile number or an email. You put your full name. You choose a username. If the username has not been taken, they'll let you know. And if you choose a password, and then you click on sign up. And the moment you click on sign up, you put the other relevant information that they need, like maybe date of birth, yeah, those are petty stuff, date of birth and gender, all those other demographic stuff that they need, right? And you sign up, they have that signed up. But the thing with Instagram is the moment you create your account, I don't know if this is, I think it's still functional. It used to be. Maybe they have changed it because they're changing things all the time. But with Instagram, once you create an account, what you need to do is you ensure that you take an action on that account. Very important. Just to be on the safe side, you take an action on the account. You like, if you can go to maybe a popular post, a popular celebrity, you like the account, you follow an account, ensure an account follows you as well, and then you can maybe leave a comment, and if you like, you drop a post, one post. So this allows the Instagram AI algorithm to know that okay, this account is not just a bot account that just created and dumped and left, right? You now know that, okay, this is an account that belongs to somebody that can be active. So when the algorithm is checking for it, it doesn't flag your account down. The reason why some accounts are flagged immediately they are created most times is because they don't take action on the account. They just create the account and maybe go and rest for a while. And before you will come back, maybe you are not ready to do anything, you're ready to post, you just wanted to create an account first. Before you will come back, the Instagram AI has flagged your account for as a bot or as an account that does not exist, that just created and left, occupying space. So you need to take action, like a post, follow a page, make a comment, let somebody follow you back, make a post if possible, right? And have the account looking active. Post your profile picture, very important, so that they know that, okay, this account actually exists, because they are trying to fight bots these days. And there are so many bot accounts that have been given the algorithm issues, and they are not allowing the algorithm to do their work very well. So they are trying to fight all of those stuffs and resist them. But that's how you do for your Instagram account, right? Very simple and straight to the point. Is there any question? Because people have made me leave Meta that I wanted to show you now. I'm showing you all this other stuff. Is there any question? We are rounding up soon.
No question.
You have a question?
No, no question.
Okay, I will not be able to show us a lot on this matter anymore, like I intended to, but I will just quickly run through it. It's good that you understand what you want to do. We don't have so much time, but the minimum one we have, we'll just use it well. So this is now Meta Business Suite. I've told us how to log into Meta Business Suite. I told you when you log in, how it's going to look like the first time and what you're required to use to log in. Sometimes if you log in, okay, no, that's not for logging in. That's when you want to create an ad account, right? They might flag you and bring you down, but that's by the way. So this is the Meta, right? And this is where you now have, where you can manage your Meta business assets. This is this page. So if I want to manage that page, I can manage it from here. If I say, okay, I want to swap from this popular page to let's say another page that has an Instagram and Facebook link together, let's say DV Concept, I'll choose DV Concept and I can manage this DV Concept page from here, right? This is a personal brand. You can see what he has as his cover photo. His name, DV Concept, of the team, experience, here to fix and create anything on your graphic design, switch and interview. So you see how it is, right? Simple and straight to the point. And you now have that existing, right? And you can create a post, create ad, create reel as this page, but that's not what we want to do. I showed us content the last time and I showed us planner. You can manage your inbox messages from here. You can check notifications of the pages from here. You can check content. So if we go to content, I don't think this page has been active. But yes, if you go to content, you can see the content of the page, right? You can see the content that I posted on Facebook. It will have the Facebook logo under. And you can see the content that I posted on Instagram. It will have its own logo under. So you know, okay, this is Facebook. This is Instagram, right? And you can scroll down and you can see different content. So that's for content, right? You can now decide to say, okay, I want to see content. This is lifetime from March 2019 to this. So you can decide to say, I want to see content that I have posted in this page has not been active. So you might not see so many things. So you can decide to choose the date, to which date you want to see content, right? You can see scheduled content here if there are any contents that were scheduled on this page. You can see drafts here if there are any contents that you drafted and kept, expiring and expired. Let's see, expiring. No activity during this date range. Okay. Expiring and expired. This is new. This is new. I have to find out what that means. Yeah, that's the page, right? You now have stories, A/B test, feed and dimension and tags, those stuffs. This is now your planner. Yeah, I mentioned the last time, where you can now decide to use it to post your content for the different platforms, right? You can see here we have here we have March to April 2024. And you can see that this is Thursday 28th. If I want to keep a post for tomorrow, Friday, I just come to this place and schedule, right? And Friday 29th, I say I want to maybe schedule a post for tomorrow, Friday. I will not be online. I might not be close to my phone, but I want something to go out tomorrow. I will schedule the post. I will click on this place, schedule posts, and I'll click on schedule posts, right? And I will select the platform I want. You can see that it's already giving option of time and dates. So tomorrow is 29th, time is 10 a.m. If I want to post on Facebook, I want Facebook post to go live at 10 a.m. I will leave 10 a.m. I want the one that I will post on Instagram to go live at, let's say, 12 p.m. I'll change it to 12 p.m. right? And Facebook will go at 10, Instagram will go at 12. I'll click on save, and then I will now go to, is it public? You want to put anybody to see it, or you want to restrict it to certain people as usual. And then you come to the place where you have to put your content. You choose the content you want to put. Add photo if you have a photo, right? Let's say I want to add a photo. I just click on photo. I want to choose a photo that I will add to this page. I just clicked on photo and I choose this August here, and I have her displayed on my screen that I want to post this particular photo, right? Welcome to August. And you can add more photos, right? If you want to do carousel. And then I now come to the text and I write my text. I can decide to say, is the month of August filled with possibilities. Have a beautiful month ahead. So let's just see, this is the post I want to use, right? I've typed it. You can see that. What did I type? Did I type the same thing twice? Have a beautiful month ahead. That's what I typed. So I type these posts, and that's what I want to shoot out tomorrow, being Friday. I will not be online, or I might forget. This is how the post is going to appear on Facebook. This is my preview. You are going to see preview here, how the post is going to appear on Facebook. And this is how the post is going to appear on Instagram. If I switch to Instagram, right? This is how the post is going to appear on Instagram. I now know, okay, this is how my post is going to appear, right? I switch back to Facebook. And they are also showing me the different views. This is how it's going to appear on a laptop or a PC. And I'm not saying, okay, let me see how it's going to appear on a smartphone or a tablet. And I click on this other one, which is the smartphone/tablet, and we'll wait for it to load the preview so that we can know how it's going to appear. And here, this is how it's going to appear on a smartphone for Facebook, and this is how it's going to appear on a smartphone for Instagram. Almost more or less the same thing. Once you're comfortable with what you can see from your preview and your feed, you've chosen your date already. You can still decide to change it. Maybe something told you that no, let you not put it again by 12. Change it to maybe 11. You now decide to say, okay, I'm changing this to 11 a.m. tomorrow. So I will now look at it and say, okay, I'm done. And then I go to this place. Is it for public? Yes. Do you want to restrict certain people from seeing the post? It's your choice, right? And then I now look at it. Okay, everything is okay. Everything is intact. I now go to schedule. The moment I click on schedule this post, let me click on schedule now. And let me see what is going to show us. I don't want this post to go live before this guy will ask me to post it on his page. I'll delete it later. But so if I click on schedule, it's going to schedule my post. I don't want it. They have scheduled the post, but as Facebook matter, they want to always make money. So they have already started giving me a recommendation to reach a wider audience by boosting my post and see how much is going to be my potential advertising result if I boost the post, right? If I adjust the budget, the duration sliders will change. So you can see what they're showing me, right? And they want you to run an ad. So I don't want to run ad, bros. So bros, Mark, thank you. I go back, right? Now notice what has happened. I've gone back to the planner. Can you see the content for Friday? Right? Today is Thursday. Look at Thursday here. And then look at Friday.
Yes.
So we now have Friday 10 a.m. Facebook, Friday 11 a.m. Instagram. It has been scheduled. So what that means is by tomorrow at this time, whether I am awake or not, whether my phone data is on or not, whether my phone is switched off or not, this post will go live tomorrow by 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. simultaneously. That's what the planner does for you. Right? You simply post there and leave it and go and sleep, and it's going to go live. So this is like your own content calendar, not the one you have created. The one you have created for yourself is there to guide you on what you want to post. Then this one now is where you want to now schedule those posts, those contents, and keep ahead of time. Maybe you are traveling to Canada for a visit, or you are traveling to Netherlands to go and see Robin van Persie, and you want your business to keep running, right? And you don't have anybody to be managing these things for you, and you can't be creating content there because you'll be on La Vida. So you now create your contents ahead of time, and you schedule all of them, and you keep, right? And the moment it is that day of when you're scheduling, the content will go live, whether you are there or not, right? So let me just delete this post to avoid problems. So okay, maybe I'll come back to that later. So let's not waste time. Do we understand what just happened here, right? We all understand, right? Nobody's answering. Okay. Move on. So now we go to inside. This is ads. Let's leave that place now. This is ads, right? This is where you can still see your advertising summary and your results from the Meta Business Suite, right? This is the simpler or the faster way to see them. So this is where you can also create a very quick ad. Create, manage, and track the performance of your ads across Facebook and Instagram in one place. You can create a quick ad from here, right? You just come to create ads, right? And you begin to create your ads. We are not rushing. We are not rushing it. So we'll take our time. We want to do this part. So leave this for now, right? And then we'll now go to insights, where you now see insights, activities that has been happening on your page, right? And you now see what has been going on this page, your last week in review, right? So I want to view all insights. You can see how it's now giving it in form of a table that is moving like a graph. So you can see ad account preciously. Which Facebook account is this? All these ones are ad accounts. So ad accounts we are looking at anyways. So I think this is the DV concept page. This is what has been happening on this page. Nothing much. So you can see everything that has been happening. the reach of the page, the content interaction, lifetime followers, link clicks, if there are any, right? And you can see the breakdown of how it looks like from organic. If you are rich, your reach is from organic. Like him now, the reach is 8. How many did you get from organic? Remember what organic is. Organic are, you did not run ads, right? It was natural that you now see the route there, 100%, 8 people. If maybe you ran ads and you got some percentage from ads, maybe you got over 10,000 visitors. Out of that 10,000 people that visited your platform or out of that 10,000 people that your content got to, 8,000 of them were from ads and 2,000 were from organic. Is going to place it there, so you know which content and how much your ad is doing as well, right? So you can check that for a month. You can check that. You can decide to change the year, just like you did for that time. You can change it to which year you want. You can change it to which month you want. You can customize it and choose the date. So let's say I want to customize now. I want to look at from February 1st to February 31st. I'll just click on that and I click on update, and it's going to update the date of the results for me. So you can see it has updated it for me, right? You can see what it has updated it to, and you can keep scrolling to keep seeing more and more results, right? And that's what we have there. That's an overview, right? You have the results, which of course shows you the results of the different platforms. Now you see Facebook reach, you see Instagram reach, right? And it shows you the results. You can see Facebook visits, Instagram profile visits. This is where you do your analytics to know who has visited the page, right? And know from where they are visiting the page from. You have an insight of all of this stuff and know if your stuff are doing well or not. Your Facebook followers, your Instagram followers, right? And they are going to show you who and who followed and what time did they follow, which time of the month did they follow, how many. If there's no follower, that's why you're seeing no track or no stuff moving, right? And you see paid reach for ad, reach and paid impressions, right? And you now know, okay, this is what or how this has been performing over a while now. This is audience, where you see your audience type, messaging, benchmarking. Benchmarking is you now saying, okay, I want to compare my business to another business. Let's say there's another business that exists somewhere. You now want to compare your own business to their business. You now want to use them as a benchmark for your own business. You now do that benchmarking stuff, right? And benchmark it, okay? And you have your content and overview and all of this other stuff that we talked about earlier. This is Ads Manager. That's where you manage your ads from, which we don't have time to look at this moment. Tomorrow is Friday. Are we supposed to have a class tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow is public holiday. Are we going to have that class?
She dropped a message earlier that tomorrow is public holiday.
So we're not going to have the class, right? Probably. But okay. At the moment, I think this is where we should stop. No, I think people are already overloaded. If I continue, some people bring my bust. So we pause here. Any question?
No.
Is it well understood? Did I explain it to your understanding?
Yes.
Who is answering? Answer with confidence.
Yes, IB, we understand. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay, ma. So I could have continued, but from the next class, what we are going to do is now how to set up your ad account, right? How to set up your ad account. Making sure, attendance link. Making sure that your ad account is a prepaid ad account. Very, very, very important. I keep hammering on this. I know why I like saying it. Because If you make a mistake at creating the ad account, especially when you don't have much money, and you're gonna do postpaid, they will just be collecting your money anyhow, right? And you'll be crying every day when you finish running your ad. I had a friend who used to use my ad account. He used to use my card to run ads, and his account was a postpaid account. That boy nearly ended my life early, if not God, because he will set an ad and he will say, okay, then when you could run ad with small money, he will say he wants to run ad with, let's say, 5,000 naira, right? Or let's say 7,000 naira. And at the end of the day, Facebook will debit me, and they will debit me. Yeah, we will set everything. We will set end date, set all those stuff. But at the end of the day, Facebook will debit me instead of 7,000 naira. They will debit me more than 7,000, and they will debit you in bits. They don't debit all at the same time. Or today, they will take 3,000. Tomorrow, they will take 5,000. That's 8,000. Next tomorrow, they will now take another 5,000. Another day, they will take another 2,000. Before you know it, they have been collecting money until you go and pause the ad. But for a prepaid ad account, you're not going to suffer all those things, because you will fund the money to your ad account as far like you have a bank account and you store your money in your bank, right? Or let's say you have a wallet and you store your money. Let's say you trade now, you do crypto, you fund your money in your crypto wallet. Any money that is in the crypto wallet is what they will be used, what they will be collecting. So any day the money finish, the thing has ended. That's how the prepaid is. It's just like I always use the NEPA light, right? You have prepaid meter and you have postpaid. Prepaid is the one that you have to recharge your lights and have lights anytime your unit finish. Your lights will immediately cease. But postpaid, you have lights, they will give you, whether they postpaid, whether they give you or not, right? That's the wicked part of NEPA. Whether they give you or not, they will bring heavy bill and you don't have choice. You will pay. If you don't pay, they will carry ladder and they'll cut your light. And that's where they make most of their money, from postpaid people. And the people who use postpaid in Nigeria are more than people who use prepaid. So you can imagine how much those people are raking in every day. So that is it. We're going to do that. We also look at how to set that. Of course, that's how to set up payment method and how to run an ad and see insights from the ad and how the ad is running on Meta. I've asked for the attendance link. Okay, I'm going to be sending the attendance link right away. I'm already very, very exhausted, hungry, and tired. So since there's no question, right? Let me paste the attendance link here. So I've pasted the attendance link on the chat section. So please fill up the attendance link and have a look at it. Now, guys, they have grouped you into your capstone project, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or wrong?
IB, please, can you post the link again?
It's on the, where am I posting? It's on the chat box. You can see it. I'm still posting it.
Okay. Let me unmute.
On the chat. Yeah, so they have grouped you guys into your project. So
Yes.
from what we have learned so far now, right? We have learned how to do, you didn't find your name. I have to communicate that across to that lady. So from that, right? You have learned how to do design. I have taught you now how to create a page and how to manage a page, right? It's expected that for your different projects, I don't know if people have come together to choose what you want to do. You are supposed to create a Facebook page, an Instagram, a
Hello?
Twitter. Yes.
Let me collect something from this patch outside. Outside the door, not outside the gate.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. What did I know to see? Okay. So collect something from this patch and come back, please. So you are expected to create a Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and I think LinkedIn. And you're expected to start having stuff going live on those pages. That's why you learn Canva design, so that you can start designing simple stuff with Canva and be posting on the page. By the time we are going to touch ads, then it's expected that you can be able to run ads on that page, right? And attract a little traction, very small ad. People can contribute money amongst yourself and run a small ad and attract a little traction to the page, no matter how small. Let us see the analytics that something actually went on in this particular Facebook account or Facebook page or ad account. And then after that, we'll now look at other stuffs that we have in stock as we move forward from next week. I think that should be all for today. Is there anything I'm owing you guys today? No. I'm supposed to give you assignment, am I not? Yes. So for the assignment, I will give you
Please, the
guys
last
this.
week class was not the link was not posted. Kindly help us post this one so we can go back to recap when we want to.
All right, I'll tell the lady to post it.
Thank you.
I've talked to her already. So
Okay.
for the assignment, I'll give you guys later. I can't think of anything now. So when my brain is calm, I will post it on your group so that you can have assignment that you will do for the weekend. All right, guys, if you're finished filling
Thank
the
you,
attendance,
Abby.
Thank you.
have a very lovely holiday. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, bye. Is your face showing? You don't know when you unlocked your using your, your face showing.